Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to demonstrate on how easy to use FrameCE for the design of frame members. In this model I have different materials such as concrete and steel. I have circular columns, I have rectangular columns, so that I can demonstrate how FrameCE does the design for all these different sections. Now currently I am in the analysis mode, and to design these members you have to go to the design mode. Okay, and now automatically FrameCE will rerun the analysis and then will ask the user the load cases to be used for the strength design. Okay, and in the latest version of FrameCE, the user has the option of designing individual members or designing multiple members at one time. And for example, I want to have these two circular columns designed using identical reinforcement. So I need to select these two and then click the design button. What FrameCE does is to look for the right template for that particular section. Now, having said template, it doesn't mean that the user has to manually supply all these values. There's no need, because FrameCE knows all of these parameters. FrameCE knows what is the concrete strength, what is the dimension of the column, what are the stresses, so it automatically supply all these values and look for the minimum reinforcement needed to satisfy the design requirements. So this is now the design of FrameCE. Now, what is good with this FrameCE strategy is the user has the option of checking the different load cases used to arrive at the reinforcement. Okay, now if I click this one of these load cases, it will show me the stresses due to that load case, which used for the design of the column. So with this, the user will know which load case required the higher or larger reinforcement and which load case required less reinforcement. And you can also make your own design assumptions, because this is a template. You can change the parameters in the design and then see if your design is enough. But if you change, then the values of this design template will change. And if you want to go back to the FrameCE design, so just click this button, FrameCE recommended design, and again FrameCE will recalculate the design or the design analysis to arrive at the values it was shown earlier. Now, to design other members such as this rectangular column, click this column and then click this design button, and because this is a rectangular column, FrameCE will search for the right template for this design for this rectangular column. And sometimes it, depending on the speed of the computer, it may be very quick and could be a few seconds, but you will get there. Okay, now this is the design of the column, and again it's automatic, no need for the user to type anything. Okay, now this is a steel member, so I say if I want to design this member, just select this member and then click the design button, and then FrameCE will check all the still section in the database and tell you which section is safe and which section is not. Now, as you can see here, FrameCE will display different still sizes and will tell you if it's safe or not for the current load case. But ultimately, you have to recommend a size for your design and say if it's safe or not. Okay, so you have to find the section which will give you a safe design. Okay, now it's safe, so I can use this for that particular member. Now, what is good with the design template used by FrameCE is you will see more section properties and will know which sections are safe and which sections are not just for one design section. And this will give you the idea that sometimes your design section is not available in construction, so you may easily change that design because of this template display without going back to the original design, which is a bit tedious. Okay, so now for the design of footing, I think it's easy to show the stick model and then click the node wherein that footing is located and then click this design button, and FrameCE will look for the optimal design, meaning the list section that will result to a safe design. So this is the safe design by FrameCE, and that's it. You don't have to input anything and you will get the design. Okay, so I think this is all for today regarding the latest version of FrameCE, and have fun.